Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and this is my fur baby Minnie eating her crunchies. Hopefully she'll be okay to just join us for the rest of the workout and just go to sleep somewhere. But if not, then please don't be distracted by her antics. Today we're doing an interval workout. It's going to be 40 seconds of a more larger range of motion move, followed by 20 seconds of a micro move. So we're going to have 15 rounds of that flowing all the way through. We're going to be using a Pilates ball or a bar ball. This is just an inflatable playground ball, anything that you can squish either in between your knees, or we're going to use it under our lower back as well later on. If you don't have one of these, you can roll up a towel or use a firm, small sofa cushion, or you can even do the whole workout without. So once I press start, we're going to get right into it. The first few exercises can act like a semi-warm-up, but if you're in a colder climate, please do more of a warm-up and come back to this once you're ready. Okay, we're going to get into a C-curve position where your legs are in front of you, approximately hip-width apart, and we're going to put the ball just above our knees. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, and blow all the air out, and then C-curve our body. So what we're doing is pulling our chest forward, pulling our belly button into our spine, and it's like you're curving your spine. So now what you're trying to do is keep that position for the entire exercise. Pressing start now. So it's really squishing on the ball, and all we're doing to start with is coming down and up, down and up. So I'm just keeping my fingertips joined like this, my elbows out to the side. I'm not doing too much with my arms. If it's too tough, you can hold on behind the knees, and that will make it easier. Blow out on the up, and see how I'm keeping that same shape with my upper body. I'm not moving that around. I'm just lowering the whole unit back and up. 13 seconds, really pushing in on that ball. That engages the lower abs. Down and up. The lower you go, the harder it is. So choose your level. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay here and blow out and just squeeze in on the ball, and every time you blow out, you're really sucking in your belly button and you're squeezing in on the ball. All the way. 6, 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands by your hips. Lift your legs off the ground. Blow the air out every time you bring your knees in. If this is too hard, you can come down here and just lean on your elbows, but your legs will have to come up to a 90-degree angle. But if you can, I want you here. And what you're doing is you're still pushing your belly button into your spine, your chest forward, and you're just bringing those knees up. So it's a slightly harder exercise, still pressing in on the ball at the same time. Minnie, I'm going to kick you. 5 seconds, and then we're just going to hold those legs up and do those tiny little ins. Stay up and tiny little ins. I want you to squeeze on that ball. I know it's tough. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm just going to rotate. I want your legs up in the air, and we're going to come down and up, and then up and down. So it's down and up and down. First with the lowers, then with the uppers. If it's too hard with straight legs, then keep your legs bent. If that's still too hard, then don't go down so far with the toes. Just go like this. Blow out as you come up. 10 seconds. And then we're just going to keep our legs in the air, and we're just going to do little pulses with the uppers. 2, 1. Now stay up there and pulse, 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 pulse. Little tiny pulses. Keep blowing the air out. Flatten that tummy. After this one, we're going to bend at our knees, and we're going to go side to side, touching our toes. So bend and... So see how I've still got my upper body slightly lifted? I want you to squeeze on that ball, and you're trying to rotate so you're touching your foot closer to that arch, closer to that toe, and staying slightly up. Keep going. tiny little motions. Trying to get into the waistline there, really feeling that. 5 seconds. Then we're just going to keep pivoting with our upper body down. 2, 1. Now pivot, pivot. Tiny pivots, keeping your upper body down. Keep going. We're going to sit up after this onto our side and do some obliques. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, put the ball underneath your leg, and we're going to come in and down. So see how my legs are kind of stacked on top of each other, and I'm bringing my arm overhead and I'm bringing my elbow to my thigh, and I'm squeezing in on that ball behind my knee, and I'm trying to keep my hips stacked. I'm raising my leg, leading with the outer thigh. 12 seconds. Keep going. Try to really squeeze your uppers to your lowers. 3, 2, 1. Now stay in and just tiny little ins. Ins, ins. Hold your tummy in. Squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the ball. 10 seconds. 9, 8. After this, we're going to put the ball back in between the thighs, and we're going to do V-ups with both legs. 2, 1. Back in between the thighs and V-ups. So this time, you're bringing both your legs straight, but you're twisting slightly. See how I'm bringing my knees slightly towards my body now? I'm not leading up with the outer thigh anymore. So arm comes down in opposition, and keep breathing. All the way up. All the way up. If this is too hard, you can bend your knees like this, and that makes it a bit easier. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you guessed it, we're staying up here. Oh my goodness, hard. If you want to go like this, 15, 14, 13, 12. We're going to the other side. Ball behind the knee of the other leg. 6, 5. Quick transitions. 4, 3. Try to not lose much time. Okay, so exactly the same thing. Ball behind the knee, and we're coming in and down. And down. See how I'm really trying to squeeze my uppers and my lowers together? I'm coming down now. I know with the other one I was kind of doing it like this, which is fine as well, but I wanted to show you a variation that makes it even harder. See how I'm propping myself up on that bottom elbow? That means you're using your obliques even more to try and get yourself off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay up, tiny ups. You can come up on that elbow a bit more, but really squeeze in there. Think muffin top. 14, 13. The ball's going back in between the thighs, and we're doing those V-ups. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back in between the thighs, and it's up, up, up. Raising both legs at the same time is a lot more challenging. So I suggest you're back a little bit on the meaty part of your glutes. You're not directly on your hip, otherwise you're going to really feel that. Up. You're squeezing in on the ball to engage your lower abs, and you're trying to really bring your legs up high. 10 seconds. If that next pulse is just too hard, you can do it with bent legs. So you can do this, pulse it now, or lose the ball and just do one leg like this, okay? But if you can, both legs. I know I'm supposed to have the ball there, but I don't want to lose any time getting it back up there. 3, 2, 1. Lie down, put the ball underneath your butt, and I want you just to flutter your legs down like this. So now I've got the ball underneath my lower back, and because it's a bit of an elevation, it means that I've got more range of motion, and I'm doing those large kicks. Make sure you're comfortable there. 14 seconds. You're just coming to vertical position with those legs, not too close to your chest. 5, 4, and then we're going to do tiny flutters. 3, 2, 1, so smaller, smaller. You need to find your point of tension. You don't want to be directly above your hips, but you don't want to be so close to the ground that it's just too hard. So kind of a little bit in between. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your legs. It's down and up with both legs. So this is the same thing we did before, but we're on the ball now, and we're trying to really hold our core in order to control this and not wobble around too much. Down and up. Just to directly above your hips. 15 seconds. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Keep going. We're going to do tiny ups at the bottom of this movement. Go now. So it's tiny ups. Just tap your toe and up. Up. Tap and up. Tiny ups. That's really engaging your lower abs here. Tiny up. 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 Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go down, center, down. Okay, you need to plant your arms into the mat. So it's like a straight and then twist. It's like a figure 8, and you're going to be moving on that ball. And it's okay if it's too hard and you want to get rid of that ball. I understand that because it's really wobbly. But the good thing is, what you're doing here is you're learning stability, and you have to hold your core in super, super strong in order not to fall off the ball. Keep going. I know it's hard. Okay, now feet up and just twist. Twist, straight legs, twist, twist. Tiny twists on that ball. We're going to sit up and put the ball behind our lower back in that same C-curve position next. Okay, so tiny twist, 3, 2, 1. Take the ball out, sit up, put it behind your lower back, and we're going to do those same down and ups. But this time, the emphasis is back, pushing back. Okay, back. Yes, Minnie. Push into the ball, keeping your chest forward, keeping that C-curve and reaching. Back. 13 seconds. Hold everything in super strong. 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't let it bounce. Control it. 3, 2, 1. Now stay back and tiny little blow the air out and contract your tummy. Tiny ones. Tiny little ones. Keep breathing. 5 seconds. If you need to adjust and come up a little bit higher, you can. 3, 2, 1. Now we're just going to flutter our legs like this. So if you need to adjust, so you're keeping that C-curve, keeping that contraction, and just bringing your toes up. Up and up. Up and up. Keeping that tummy pulled in. Breathing through it, 19, 18. Coming up to that nice 90-degree angle each time. After this, we're going to do tiny ones, staying low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So tiny ones. See, as if you're tap, tap, tapping. Tiny ones staying low. Come on. You can do it. Tiny little ones. The further away your legs are from your glutes, the harder it is. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now angle your legs. You can put your hands by your side and it's up and down with a diamond shape. Try to remember to press your spine into the ball. Up and down. Up and down. 25 seconds. Come on. All the way up. Squeeze. Try to keep that nice diamond shape. Don't put too much pressure onto your hands. You want to try and use your lower abs here. We're going to stay at the bottom end and do those tiny taps again. 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Tap, tap up, tap up, tap up. Hold your tummy in. You need to squeeze your tummy in here. Tap up, tap up. We're nearly done. So don't cheat now. You're nearly done with this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last little bit. Diamonds. If you want to increase it, put your hands in front and tap your toe to your hand each time. Tiny little ones. Really curving your spine. Are you still pressing on that ball? That's what I want. I want your tummy in and pushing against the ball. 16, 15. You are going to feel your hip flexors here, I know. That's okay, it's a bonus. Think of multitasking, extra efficiency, more muscle groups. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to stay down low and do those little taps. 1, go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. That was not easy. These interval workouts are super fast paced. Just come into all fours, breathe in, and push your spine up. I know that the transitions are quick, and the first time you do it, you're probably going to be missing a few reps here and there trying to get into position. But that's okay, because every time you do this workout, you're going to be able to do it quicker and you'll know what's coming up. So just keep persevering with it. And it is more advanced. Separate your legs and come into child's pose. So if you're struggling the first few times, do those lighter or easier modifications that I tell you, that I cue you on throughout the workout, and work your way up to it. If you want to lose the ball, sit sideways, and we're going to do some mermaid stretches over. You can do the whole thing without the ball. That extra squeeze, especially when it's in between your thighs, is engaging those lower abs really well. So it's a great way of using your lowers even when you're mainly focusing on your uppers. Yes, Minnie, you want more crunchies, don't you? And we're going to just switch our legs to the other side. Same thing. Stretch across, stretching your obliques. Definitely got in there with those V-up exercises. And then finally just lie down on your tummy and push up. Yes. And then come down. Breathe in and breathe out and push up just to your point of challenge. You should be feeling the front of your abs stretching here. And then just come all the way up again, back into child's pose. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for my Mix and Match Abs 40-20 workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.